Okay, so I'm showing off the inside of the Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok Samurai. Everything is bundled together in one place. Okay, so everybody's able to come through and access this all together, and it's going to always have content updates. You know, people have lifelong content updates, lifetime support, and lifetime access. So I get right to the point on everything. The first thing we go through, we want to make sure we download this documentation and follow along as we're going through the videos because this is the 8 step methodology to communicate like a sales therapist. So you get to the very end to the transition and committing questions, you actually have them close themselves. Okay. This is very powerful in itself. This is worth like thousands of dollars. Okay. I mean, simply is. So that's the documentation format of that. And then the lost art of connecting strongly with people. This is the daily action plan. These two documents are so important. Okay. So the first thing we get into how to set up your settings on Facebook, like a samurai. But there's a couple things that on default that you have to change, right? And this makes everything a little more optimized for your marketing, okay? And so people can't poach your friends list and people can't tag you on posts and have them show up in your news feed, which without permission, which is ridiculous. I mean, that's not even defaulted. So you have to change some of these. And then how to set up your profile to become more of, your first touch point is so powerful. I mean, the first time somebody talks to you or you're connecting with somebody for the first time, I mean, that's 80% of what their impression is going to be of you from that point on. Very powerful module. Then the daily method of operation and core principles module. Okay. Then this, I call it the sixth daily method of operation because when you know how to send voice clips to the same voice clip over and over, if you create, let's say somebody asks you what you do, imagine you don't even have to talk anymore. You can just send a voice clip that's the best version of that voice clip over and over again to certain people. You're going to realize there's going to be repetition in conversation. And if you can have certain voice clips to send at the right time, it's game over. You save so much time. Nobody teaches this kind of thing, okay? How to initially connect with people and follow up, how to get people to actually not just leave you on scene mode all the time, which is so important to be able to know how to do this. How to represent yourself on Facebook, what not to do. Always, obviously, what not to do is a very important thing to obviously do more of what obviously works, right? So that's obviously a very important module in itself. But then we go into how to post in groups the right way, because a lot of people will post in groups, and actually, it's we have ways to add new members from groups that are it's such an important thing. So I go into that there. How to connect with 20 plus people per day. So this is a lead getting module. How to create an engaging Facebook post. These are very powerful. I mean, knowing how to do it very quickly too, right? I mean, personally, I connect with about 20 people in about maybe 30, 40 minutes time. And that's more than enough connections per day. Okay, much more than enough. I mean, a lot of people only need 7 to 10 people to talk to, okay, if they know what they're doing. How to post like a samurai. So there's 4 ways that we post. And this is to keep your virality up, even though posts a lot of the time they're not going to make sales. They're going to create a lot of authority presence. People have to be real about this. I mean, there's so many trainings where they say that create your content, create your posts, and you'll make sales. Well, this is the opposite of that. This is more direct approach, but also doing it very quickly, doing it very time efficiently. Okay, and so let me move on to this. So there's a couple more modules here that are so important that there's no way around it. Like we need to really make sure to do this all together in synchronization, like in accord, because it is absolutely unbelievably powerful. Very important module. I mean, this is everything in accord, right? This is all like a symphony. And if everything is when you learn these kind of strategies, everything works together. I mean, you want to create an authority presence, right? When you connect with new people, if they look at you as an authority presence right away, I mean, the chances of them buying from you, first of all, are way higher, but also the chances of you being able to connect with them and create, raise their vibration and make them feel better in the day. It's always easier when somebody looks up at you, looks up to you. Okay. But how to reach people on the phone outside of network marketing direct sales. So anybody that isn't even in any sort of this kind of industry, right? And they haven't even maybe thought of it, and how to reach to those people. The Social Samurai approved big influencers list. So I have a list of people that are influencers that you can follow, and a lot of their friends are actually people that you'd really resonate with. Okay, you'd really be able to connect with. They're already in business mindset. The latest keyword search method. I mean, this is taken off of Facebook 5 years ago, and I was able to bring it back. I think they took it off because marketers were probably taking advantage of this. But hey, we don't take advantage. This is all about raising people's vibration. Okay. This is not about taking advantage. When you learn all these kind of skill sets, you could take advantage of them, but that's not what we're doing here. Okay. So that's a disclaimer. Latest keyword search, how to easily empathize. Okay. So this is going into a little human behavior and the philosophical approach. Live stories interaction method. I'm just going to honestly show you the rest of the modules, okay? Because these are very, very important. The bulk at the very beginning that you've seen there is the most important. These are still part of the symphony, and it just adds so much more flair to how you're going to get out there and market and sell. Recent newsfeed versus top posts, how to engage much better with your audience. I mean, you can do that about 10 minutes a day and get a huge boost on uh, on your posts, okay, and how people they're gonna see you more. Your digital business card is gonna get out there even more, okay. How to reignite your old content to the top of others' feeds. This makes your old content go viral sometimes again, and you can even edit your posts, put a link in there, and have people click on your link, which never works if you create a post with a link in it right away. Facebook is going to completely stop. It'll not get any engagement. But I found a way around that. We found a way around that. I teach that too. Facebook Samurai watch list. Facebook using plans, humor, and compliments. When people don't respond to your follow-ups, what do you do with that? Right? Look at all this content. But this is all compacted in a 5-hour course. And so people are able to get a massive impact and actually, get out there and just make a huge splash right away. Instead of people bragging about how long their courses are and how you have to do a 60-day boot camp, how about you learn the most important lifelong skill sets right now? Instagram Samurai, best daily action plan for Instagram, how to set up your bio, research for hashtags, how to post on Instagram, method 1, 2, how to follow the right people, the Samurai way, okay? How to comment like an IG Samurai locally, people locally to you, if you want to get noticed on a more local level in your local community, right? I mean, it's so important for a lot of people to go through that. How to get people's undivided attention in the DMs, okay? Basic use of the stories to start dialogue. How to direct, and you could use this on Facebook too. Some of these methodologies are actually cross-pollinate, like there's some cross-pollination here. Really recommend Facebook and Instagram minimum. How to direct message the right way on IG. And then utilize the Samurai marketing wheel, connecting Facebook and Instagram together. A day in the life of Instagram. So I show exactly what I do on Instagram every day. TikTok Samurai, how to set up your TikTok profile like a samurai. How to master the hashtag and gather content ideas really easily. More content ideas. The ultimate 1,000 followers a day. I was getting 700 to 1,000 followers a day on one profile that I created a bunch. And so this is how we do that. This is so important, this module. Where do we get ideas for growth? Okay. And we use a lot of Pinterest here. And so that's it. And so everybody, 2.5, 3 hours for Instagram and about 2 hours on TikTok, I think an hour and a half, something like that. And so ultimately, altogether, we're talking about 8, 9 hours of training in all three. So people can go through in a couple sessions and learn everything it takes to really master these platforms and really get your business moving and off the ground and really running very quickly. I mean, I've had people say that this is the most compact, best training that they've ever went through, by far, because I everything is screen recorded, as you can even see in the video clips. Like you can see that everything is screen recorded, right? I show a day in the life of what I do on the platforms. Okay, and so let me know if you do have any questions wherever you're seeing this video. Let me know if you do have any questions from here. We also have a Telegram community where if any update, when the updates come through, I ping everybody, and so they know right away, instantly, when a new video is up. Okay, and so it's exciting. I'm very passionate about what I do, and this is what it is. So that's my transparency. And let me know if you do have any specific questions about anything, and we'll get you started if not.